So something that I am is I'm very hardworking and organized. I have led multiple commissions that have been successful, such as the staff charity basketball last year and the quad dance. And also I have a lot of experience as I am currently the sophomore vice president. And I'm also I'm open to learning anything currently. So with that, I think I can do good as ASB vice president.
Yeah, definitely. So one of the qualities that make me a really good candidate, I believe, is going to be my leadership skills. I have already completed 3 terms of student government in the past. In that class, I learned a lot about leadership through different commissions and already being a vice president. And then along with that is just my experience in general. Along with my 3 student government terms, I was last year's ASB vice president, and I would be super happy to do that position again.
So I think what really sets me apart from other candidates is that I have a very broad range of things I do on campus. I'm a part of a lot of communities like student government, multiple sports. I'm a club leader, and I also take very advanced classes as well. So I think I have a great understanding of what it's like to be a teenager at Granite Bay, and I really want to do my very best to create a good environment for everyone here.
Yeah, so I think school culture and making sure that the student body's voices are heard are 2 very big, important topics at Granite Bay High School. I definitely want to utilize student senate. As ASB vice president, I would be running the meetings, and then just making sure that through polls and other various activities that all our representatives in student senate know that their criticism is heard and implemented into what we do at student government.
Yeah, I think it's super important that we get input from everybody across campus. Like Yossi said, through Student Senate, which I would be leading if I were elected. I would definitely make sure to create a comfortable environment where everyone can feel safe to voice their opinions and express their just anything that needs to be changed around school, and I promise to fulfill those changes.
Yeah, so like both of them said, I think an important aspect of having a good school culture is having the voice of everybody on campus heard. So something I want to do is work closely with like clubs that don't regularly interact with the student body, and sports that don't get recognized, like tennis or golf or just any other sports like that. I want to work with them and just see, is there any way that we can project you guys out to the school and get you guys included with everyone else?
So I think student involvement should be very fun, and I plan to really just incorporate that excitement through Student Senate with things like snacks. Of course, admin will be there to talk with us, and definitely lots of consistent advertising around campus, just that we can get a big group full of diversity and just to get as many opinions as possible, pretty much.
Yeah, so like I said earlier, I want to have people who are not really represented in our school, like the clubs that don't interact with their student body and under-recognized sports. So I want to convince them to join Student Senate, and I want them to have their own initiative and solving problems in our school. I think that's one of the best ways to get them out there, and that would be good. So.
Yeah, just like I said before, making sure that the voices of our student body are being heard is super important to me. Through our Student Senate representatives, they bring up various issues and topics and constructive criticism through our Student Senate meetings, and making sure that the rest of the student government class that isn't at those meetings also are aware of those topics, I think is super important. And then to make it more fun and efficient, just like I did last year when I ran the Student Senate meetings, I want to continue to bring snacks just as a little incentive, and then along with that, incorporate a lot of icebreakers just so that our Student Senate representatives know and understand their peers around them before we get started with their Student Senate meetings.
I plan on supporting my class president by focusing on our campaign platform, which is about diverse representation. I will help my president by embracing the perspectives of all groups of students on our class and reaching out for student opinions and insights. I'm also the main support for the president, so as vice president, I will make sure to always back her up and be there if she needs help and fill in for her if she needs to. I also want to help our school spirit. I also want to boost our school spirit by advertising and hyping up events, as well as making students happy to be Grizzlies, proud to be Grizzlies.
In order to support my class president, I plan to communicate with her constantly and show how much I care for the student body by suggesting their recommendations when collaborating on ideas. I planned to try and make class events creative using my personal ideas, and I also want to make sure that everybody's voices are heard, so I will not be afraid to tell my class president if an idea needs fixing or anything else.
Wanted to see change around campus, so I figured the best way to do that would be to run for class officer. I really hope to make an impact on campus by enhancing class culture and cultivating just a great overall community.
I'm running to be sophomore class president because I think I can bring a lot of encouragement and excitement to our class. I think that by staying organized and communicating a lot with both the students and the staff, we could increase spirit, and I think that's very important. I really liked being on the float building team last term. I just helped out a lot, and I thought it was really cool to hang out with more people and to see it all come together. So in the upcoming year, I would say organizing everybody's strengths and things that they enjoy, so that way people are having fun, and then using that fun to motivate more spirit and then just excitement throughout the campus.
Okay, so student government last term, which was fall, was really fun, especially with the floats and whole homecoming situation. I plan on reinitiating excitement by kind of using student government's PM team to really spread awareness and hype and excitement about different homecoming events and recognizing students who give their all for different class events.